TSA had a mandate in the beginning, and the way we met it was really quite phenomenal. It was a wonderful group of people who were gathered by John McGaw. We sat in very close quarters, across desks from one another, as we planned what turned out to be the largest mobilization since World War II of a civilian agency. We had a statutory mandate to federalize screening at 450 locations within the United States. We needed to hire screeners who would be working for the TSA administrator. It was a massive undertaking.
I thought that by joining this new federal agency, which didn't have a name yet, it was still part of the Department of Transportation, I said maybe I can do my part in a small way and contribute to whatever I can do to help.
We did the training at the FAA Academy in Oklahoma City, and we wrote a lot of the training as we went along because they asked us for feedback. Do you think this is going to work? Do you think this is not going to work? You know, we were looking at pat-down procedures, how you operate the X-ray machine. So it was really interesting to go through training, but also be part of writing the training that would be used for other classes.
I had taken the image test 7 times because they were trying to get it the right way. I had taken the knowledge test about 5 times so they could figure out how to make it work. Because at the very beginning, they're just trying to figure out, how do we test? How do we gauge what a security officer should do?
We were thinking about what we needed to achieve at the very beginning. What were we going to be focusing on? What was our goal? And it was very clear that we didn't want another 9/11. And everything we did to operationalize the law in support of that mission was the focus of our day.
When you're dealing with the first group that had to break ground for TSA, and no one really knew what the role was supposed to be. I mean, we all went to airports before TSA. You just walked through. So we were writing the rules as we were running.
They were a little stressful at the beginning. You know, you're in a new place, living at a hotel, you know, making new friends on the job, working 7 days a week, 10, 12-hour shifts.
When I first came on board, were things perfect? No. I wasn't paid for like 2 or 3 months. Uniforms didn't quite fit.
But we understood the mission. We worked the checkpoint, and we also did gate screening, and we had to make sure everything was safe. That was the whole point of us taking the job.
It was a very big job to transfer what was being done at these locations by the private sector to a federal workforce. And the lawyers were instrumental in getting that done within the statutory deadline of 12 months, an extraordinary deadline which the agency met.
When I first came on board, when I was in Oklahoma City, when I first went to Baltimore, getting up early in the morning, leaving late at night, being shipped all over the place, opening up airports, places I've never been to, being tired. If there's any underlying thing I could say, is that I believe. And what I mean by believe is that I believe in what I did. I believe in the mission. I believe in those people right now that are doing the job right now. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here now, when you stand on the shoulders of giants.